This is our live Q&A every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live right here, and we answer your questions. We do announcements, and I have some really cool announcements for you tonight. So I'm going to get set up here, and Verna or Beth, if you will be so kind to let me know if you can hear me, and we will get started. Let's see here. Give me just a second here. Oops. What am I doing? Oh, that's why. All right. So we do a couple things here every Sunday. If you have any questions about Coturnix quail, about raising quail, selling quail, anything to do with Coturnix quail, ask your questions. I will get to it. Also, if you want to let us know where you're from, it's always interesting to see where everybody is at in the quail world, as well as if you've hatched any eggs from us this week. You can let me know. We'll write that down, keep it for our records, and we update weekly as far as what our average hatch rate is, and it is 75.1% on shipped eggs this year. So I like that number. That's wonderful. So we do all that, and I've got some really cool announcements for you. I'm going to let you know in advance. Usually I throw announcements at the end or whatever, but I'm just going to let you know in advance now. We are going to be doing one giveaway tonight for 30 eggs. Verna and Beth, which are my moderators for YouTube and our Facebook page, Newbie Quail Lovers, they will be picking the winner for the 30 free eggs. Best question wins, or most interesting question wins. Also, Electric Iris is going to be giving away 2 winners. It'll be 2 winners for a egg turner for the Nurture Right 360. You can check their website out at electriciris3d.com. So if you have a Nurture Right 360, just all you have to do to enter the contest is put Nurture Right in there. And then we will pick 2 winners from that. So that's pretty cool. The egg turners you can choose from for the Nurture Right 360 is Coturnix quail, button quail eggs, or goose eggs, geese. So she makes all 3 of those. You can check out a bunch of other stuff on our website, which again is which is electriciris3d.com. So that's pretty cool. We'll pick 2 winners that have those tonight, as well as 1 winner for 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs, and all of that is free shipping. So that'll be cool. Giveaways at the very end of the night. And also, the next couple of weeks are going to be kind of crazy because I am getting ready for QuailCon, which we will talk about very briefly in just a minute. However, I do not have time. This week I'm actually driving to Iowa on Thursday. I'll be leaving here at about midnight and getting home, I don't know, around 6 p.m. that night. So I'll just be driving straight there and driving straight back. But I won't be able to deliver some corporate accounts this week and things like that. Plus, I need to spend a lot of time on QuailCon. So everybody that's watching this, you can have 20% off of our website. The coupon code is YouTube, and you can get 20% off of eggs, supplies, live quail, breeder sets, rare teens, teen sets, whatever the case may be. You're just going to put in the coupon code YouTube, YOUTUBE, and I will be turning that coupon code off when I start my journey to Iowa this week. So get your eggs or your live quail, get your discount before I turn the coupon code off. So that's pretty cool. So we've got the giveaway for Electric Iris, we've got the giveaway for the 30 free eggs, and we've got the coupon code YouTube, which is 20% off of our website. Also, if you would be so kind to hit the like button, support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. It just makes me feel better. It gets the word out a little bit better as far as the YouTube algorithm goes and all that jazz. But mainly it just makes me feel like I'm doing something important. So if you could hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And then if you could subscribe, that would be wonderful as well. Starting in 3 weeks, we'll be doing a playlist, Quail for Profit. I think a lot of people are going to be able to benefit from that. Plus, I've got some all about the colors videos coming out. The past 2 weeks, I've been very under the weather and working my butt off for as much as I could as far as getting ready for QuailCon. And then this week I'll be out of town and all that. But those videos are coming. So subscribe now because you will not want to miss those videos. And like the video, hit the thumbs up is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Also, there is a $ at the bottom of your screen, at the bottom of the comment section. That $ is either a super chat or a super sticker, I believe, and you can donate. It's pretty much a donation button, and any money that is donated between now and QuailCon, which is September 5th, is going straight to QuailCon. A lot of people are interested on how much it is that we still have to pay off, and we are down to $717 to completely pay off QuailCon. So for all of you that have already donated, I see a couple people have already donated tonight. I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you very, very much. I will get to all of that in just a few minutes as far as individual donations. So thank you very much. Now, with that being said, we have six tickets left for QuailCon. So that is fantastic. I'm very excited about it. Last Sunday at 7 p.m. I went live, and the first 15-20 minutes was all about QuailCon. Talked to you about the schedule, talked about who's talking, who's teaching what we're doing, other activities that we're having, and all that jazz. I'm not going to bore everybody with all of that again, but I do have a couple of announcements. So there's only 6 tickets left. We only owe $717 left to pay off all of QuailCon. We are getting ready here. We made some progress this week. I struggled a little bit, but we got it done, so I'm excited for the improvements that we've made for QuailCon. We did have 1 new state, so now we've got 31 states coming. Massachusetts is now coming to QuailCon, so that's pretty cool. And I think that is all the announcements. So we'll get to your questions. If you would be so kind to hit the like button, support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you would like to donate, that would be very gracious of you and very appreciated. But I will not be mentioning it as much as I usually do tonight because I'll mention it here and there just so people know in case people are showing up late. But that's that. And all of you that have donated so far, you guys are a blessing, truly, honestly, and I thank you very much for your generosity. I really mean that. And thank you for all showing up and supporting the YouTube channel and learning all about quail and having some fun along the way, shall we? So I think that is all. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I think of it, I'll mention it. I didn't write it down, so maybe that's it. So we've got 3 giveaways. We've got a 30 free Myshire Farm eggs for the most interesting question tonight, so ask your questions. And then 2 Nurture Right 360 egg turners, egg holders for the Nurture Right 360 by Electric Iris. You can check their website out at electriciris3d.com. They're a sponsor for QuailCon as well as a vendor, so you'll be able to meet her, and it's going to be awesome. And you can pick from Caternix quail egg turner, or a button quail egg turner, or a goose egg turner. So that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. So Ed Got Bait is in the house. Welcome. Going to miss part of this as I have to go out and feed the quail to hit for me earlier. Thanks for all the info. Well, thank you very much for hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And I saw that you donated $5. So thank you very much. He says, keep up the great work. I know QuailCon will be great. Stop worrying. That's not how I roll, but I appreciate it. So thank you very, very much for the donation. I know you have donated before in past videos, and I greatly appreciate you. So thank you very, very much. Let's see. Again, Verna Young and Beth Reed are my moderators. They keep everything on track here on the YouTube channel, as well as the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group. And they will be picking the winners so that I don't have to do that. So they help out quite a bit as far as my social media stuff goes. And so a special thanks to both of you. Carrie Cowherd's in the house. Welcome. Chad is in the house. Good evening from the blast furnace that is Oklahoma. I hope that everyone is doing well. I'm finally out of isolation from a bout with COVID. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, and I'm glad you are out of isolation, and hope you start feeling better. Jeff Sapp is in the house. Greetings from Central Missouri. I'm excited. I got my first egg on Friday, and 1 Saturday, and 4 today. Thought I'd have to get rid of any I don't hatch due to allergies, but ate the first couple with no problems. Well, that's great. Congratulations. I'm glad it's working out for you. And usually there are no allergies with quail eggs, even if you have allergies with chicken eggs. So that's pretty cool. So congratulations. They were so good. Been 2+ years since I've had a real egg. Well, that is awesome. And you are well on your way to being self-sufficient in the egg world. That's awesome. Again, Verna was kind enough to put my phone number, the website, which again, 20% discount if you missed it. Use coupon code YouTube on our website. You get 20% off live quail, hatching eggs, supplies, t-shirts, candlers, whatever you want. She put all of that in the comments, so you can check that out. Greetings from Southern Arizona. Joan, not Joanne. Yeah, I did that before. I apologize. I'm going to blame it on the medicine, but it probably wasn't. Santiago Lopez is in the house from St. Paul, Minnesota. Welcome. I do believe you're coming to the QuailCon, so that's awesome. Can't wait to meet you. Beth Reed is in the house from Arkansas. Beth is also coming to QuailCon, so I can't wait for that as well. Oh, before I go any further, so if you are coming to QuailCon and you are interested in the Quail for Profit class that I am going to be teaching, I would like to get with you this week. If you could text me at 937-760-7282. I'd like to talk to at least about 5 people, as many of you that are interested, more than willing to text. But what I'm wanting to know is what your overall goal is. I don't need a business plan or anything like that, but are you wanting to make this a full-time gig? Are you wanting to make a certain amount each month? Are you just getting started? Have you been doing it for a while? Just kind of where you're at on the Quail for Profit spectrum, if you will, so that I can kind of tone in my class, because I've been thinking about it. I have not written the speech yet, the class yet, but I could probably go for about 5 hours. Going in depth. Obviously I won't. It's only going to be a 30-minute class, so it's okay. Don't worry. But I kind of want to hone it into what everyone is specifically looking for, because obviously I am a larger scale. So I need to remember that people are just starting out and they're not, nowhere near that, or they don't want to do that, or whatever the case may be. So if I could get some of your guys' feedback, I think that I could have a much better class. So if you are interested, please message me this week, 937-760-7282, with that information, and you will contribute greatly to the Quail for Profit class at QuailCon. Again, if you would like to hit the like button, support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. I see we've got about 30 other people now since I said something about it. So hit the like button, support the channel. I've got some great videos coming your way. They might not come out until after QuailCon, but I've got a Quail for Profit playlist that's going to come your way. I've got some all about the color videos coming your way. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like the channel itself, and at the bottom of the screen, there is a $sign. Those are donations. Those donations go straight to QuailCon. as we need $717 to pay off QuailCon. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Thrifty Builder says hello there. Hope all is well from Arkansas. Welcome. Glad you're here. 253 Gar says Gar from Aged Wind Farm. Welcome. CY Inc. says hello, Quail Nerds from Chandler, Texas. Welcome. Mary Springer says, hey, everyone, welcome. Joan says, our first Myshire eggs on lockdown, expecting chicks tomorrow. Wonderful. Keep me posted, and hopefully you'll be able to let me know next Sunday on what a great hatch you had. Whew, my throat is sore tonight. Kasumi Rose is in the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Glad you're here. There are only 6 tickets left to QuailCon, so that's pretty cool. So get your tickets now. Expecting about 70 chicks to hatch next 48 hours. That's wonderful. Best of luck to you, and keep us posted on the hatch. Todd Golden's in the house from Georgia. Welcome. Chris Derry Rose Elrod. Good evening from Arkansas. Welcome. Verna says, my pansy fees are just now hatching. Wonderful. Best of luck. And I'm sure you will get a good hatch rate. You always do. Bobby Turner is in the house from Arkansas. Welcome. Looks like it's going to be sold out. Yes, 6 tickets left, so I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we can sell those, and we might do a couple more. I know about 4 people have had to cancel due to whatever, so we might have a couple extra tickets, but goal number 1 is to sell the last 6, so I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I'll be on Katernik's Corner's YouTube channel this Tuesday at 7 p.m. We're going to talk more about QuailCon with Terry and talk about how he's coming along with his incubator that he's going to be raffling off, which is pretty cool, and a couple other fun little things that we have not discussed yet. So check that out as well. Kirkland is in the house. Kirk from Templeton, California. Welcome. Susanna Fierro Brown from California is in the house. Welcome. I think I just made a foamer for you. I think you go out tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. Arkansas in the house. Woot woot. Welcome. Kashan Chin says hi from Jamaica. What's the minimum weight for hatching eggs? Oh, minimum weight for hatching eggs. It's a great question. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think we've ever used anything under 8, and even those are pretty small, but I can't answer that. I'd have to look at my notes, and I'd have to dig up. That's been a while ago since I wrote that down. Good question, though. That's a very good question. Nurturite. All right, CY Yank is in the house, and he has entered the contest for the Nurturite. Mike Rayleigh is in the house from Alabama. Welcome. Autumn Weems is in the house. Hi from Minnesota. Got 45 of my own eggs going to hatch this week. Very exciting. That's very cool. Best of luck to you, and let us know how it goes. Again, support the channel by hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Madame Legby is in the house from North Texas. 12 out of 30 of my eggs hatched last week. Not too bad. If you could let me know what days they hatched, like, you know, did they start hatching on day 16 or day 19? Maybe we can try to help you figure out how to get a better hatch next time. But that's still exciting. You got some of your own eggs to hatch. Rich Ross is in the house from Arbor, Michigan. You're coming to QuailCon. Can't wait to meet you there. Not talking to me. Dennis is coming down in the Bobcat, so it might get loud for just a second. He's going to be passing us. Samantha Trask is in the house. Greetings from Maine. Welcome. You're coming to QuailCon with your family. Can't wait to meet you as well. Scrambler777 says hello. Welcome. Let's see. Mike says I put 59 of my eggs in the incubator Friday night. Very exciting. Sounds like a lot of people are getting their own eggs now, which is always a huge landmark. So congratulations. I'm going to wait to talk for just a second until he passes me. Sure is going slow. All right. here we go. Mary says hi from Iowa. I'll wave. Welcome. Glad you're here. I'll be going to Iowa this week, so that's pretty cool. Kasumi Road says, question: What is a good way to pick eggs for incubation? By shape or color? Any info is good. The color matters a little bit. There's certain egg colors that just aren't going to be fertile at all, no matter what. Egg size, matters a little bit. I mean, the shape matters. You want an average looking egg. So if you have an oddball, if you have room, you can still incubate it and try it. But uniformity is really what you're looking for as far as eggs go, in my opinion. Good question. Katrina's in the house. Hi from Gilroy, California. Hope you are feeling better, Zach. I'm getting there. Should have brought some cough drops down. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Let's see. Jesse Mills is in the house. Good evening, everyone from Iowa. Welcome. I believe you're coming to QuailCon also, so that's pretty exciting. Becky Nurturite, Becky Addis, has a Nurturite, so she's entered into the contest as well. I was born in Iowa, but been in Texas since '85. Well, glad you're here. I'm sure you're happy you're in Texas, and I've never been to Iowa, so this will be an experience for me. Again, the coupon code you can use this week. I have a sale going on our YouTube channel, or on our website, myshirefarm.com. Use the coupon code YouTube, and you'll get 20% off of your order, which is live quail, hatching eggs, supplies, shirts, candlers, scissors, whatever. Frederick in the house from Delaware. I use the Nurturite 360. Awesome. You're entered in the contest as well. Jesse Mills entered in the contest as well. Bobby Turner says, I would totally use the code, but I don't want to leave babies at home when I go to QuailCon. Understandable. I get that. Jasmine says hello from Southwest Missouri. Welcome. Autumn Weems says, question, will an indoor-outdoor solar light be enough to keep my quail hatching? I've never tried it. I don't have experience with it. I know of one person that's tried it before, and I don't think it went well. I don't think it's strong enough, but I don't know that for sure. If anyone's used one, feel free to tell Autumn Weems how it went. I would check the Facebook groups out, Newbie Quail Lovers and Coternic's Corner. Ask on there. I'm sure somebody else has tried it. I've only heard of one person trying it, and it did not go well, unfortunately. Siank is in the house and donated again. He's donated plenty of times before, so thank you very much for your generosity. Nurturite, he's definitely into the contest, so that's awesome. Donated $5. Thank you very much. Any donations that you donate tonight are going straight to QuailCon. We owe $717 to pay off all of QuailCon, and you can donate by the $sign next to the comments section, and use a super chat or a super sticker if you would like to do so. But if you don't want to do that, then hit the like button and I would be just as happy. So support the channel by hitting the like button. I'd appreciate it. Scrambler777 says, what type of conveyor belts did you use? A video on the set you would be good. We don't use conveyors anymore, and we kind of made shift conveyors, which is maybe why they didn't work out so well. Just didn't support all the water and the poop. At that point in time, we had the waters inside the cage, and if you have that, they go underneath it when it's hot, and water leaks everywhere, and that they leak all the time, and that they get on top of them, and blah blah blah. Now we have the troughs, which are outside, so we don't have water issues anymore. But between the water and the poop and all that jazz, the conveyor belts just would not turn. Just got too heavy, even doing it once or twice a day. So we got rid of those. They kept flipping over, and it took forever and a lot of hard work to fix them. So we got rid of that and have a whole new system now, which I believe the new system is under Papa Builder of Things playlist. On our YouTube channel, you can check that out, the new system that we use. Rio Sales is in southern New Mexico. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. I know we have someone from New Mexico. I don't know if it's you, but I know that someone from New Mexico is coming. Hopefully it's you. Chris Derry Rose Elrod says, I don't know how interesting my question is, but what is the best material to build a mobile quail hutch to keep hawks and dogs from trying to get the quail? What's the best material? Well, the only material we've used is, treated wood. And then, honestly, on the sides, I would use maybe 1/4 inch all on the sides. Bottom, I would use 1/2 inch. And then like an aluminum top or something. But I can tell you this, Koternik's Corner just came out a couple weeks ago with an aviary he built. And then just last week, I believe, he did an update on the aviary. So I would check that out. Seems like it's working extremely well. So I would check that video out on his YouTube channel, Koternik's Corner. John Pontow has not only donated in the past, but donated again to QuailCon, $25. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. That is going to pay off QuailCon. We are trying to take care of our speakers, of our teachers. We're also trying to make it as fun as possible with a lot of things going on. And so the ticket sales did not pay for all of QuailCon, so your donations are greatly appreciated. And John, I know you have donated quite a bit, so I thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. And I believe you've got eggs going out this week as well. I'm pretty sure. I thought you ordered like today, and I'm shipping out tomorrow or Tuesday for you. Made the foamer, so you're going out this week. Scrambler777 says, question, for how long can you keep eggs before incubating? A lot of different opinions on this. I do 7. I don't go past 7 days on incubation. Some people say 2 weeks. Some people say 10 days. Some people say 3 days. We do 7 days, and after 7 days, we don't incubate. But everybody has different opinions on that. Frederick is in the contest for the Electric Iris giveaway. Nurture right, so congratulations and best of luck to you. Mary Springer says, question, getting ready for my first hatch, what breed do you recommend for a newbie? Jumbo Wilds. Oh, I should have brought more to drink. Jumbo Wilds, I think everyone should start with Jumbo Wilds. I will actually be talking about that actual question at QuailCon for Quail for Profit. So I think that's a very, very good question. I think everybody should have Jumbo Wilds, is what I think. I think all the other colors, you can integrate. Wow, really? I think you can integrate other colors down the road, but Jumbo Wilds are by far number one. But if you're wanting something different, anything that's feather sexable is probably best for newbies. The Fab Fees or the Pearls, if you're looking for a rare, fun color. The Golds, if you're looking for a feather sexable quail that's very good layers. But Jumbo Wilds are your largest eggs, your largest meat. They're feather sexable, and they're kind of the pinnacle of Koternik's quail. Very good question. Becky says, question, I hatch quails from eggs weighing 17 to 19 grams. My quails are only laying 14 to 15 grams. Is that normal? Yes, it is. I was expecting them to lay similar weights. How can I increase egg size? Egg size does not determine the next generation's egg size very much. I mean, it does play a small part, but not very much. It also does not play a part in the weight of the quail. So you want to keep doing what you're doing. You incubate the largest for the largest. I like to stay in that 14 to 15 gram egg size. Number one, they do much better in shipping than the 17 to 19 grams. Number two, they have a much better hatch fertility rate. So I like the 14, 15 gram range. The 17, 19, you're going to go into, you know, if you breed for 17 to 19 gram eggs, you're going to start getting a lot of double yolkers that aren't going to hatch. They don't fit into cartons very well. They do not ship well at all. There's a lot of issues with that. But if that's what you're wanting to do, that's completely fine. But again, just biggest egg to biggest egg to biggest egg, and eventually you'll get there. Chad says, how long should quail manure sit in the compost before it's ready to use? I think when we were doing it, it was a minimum of 6 months is how long we kept it. But we no longer do that. Well, we still compost it, but it's in a whole different manner. Katrina says, part 1 of 2. If I recall correctly, last week or the week before, you had said Jumbo Egyptian is basically Jumbo Wild with the Roux gene. That's correct. Hatching eggs from you, I noticed my 2-week-old Egyptians are much calmer and jump less than the 2-week-old Wilds. Is the Roux gene known for adding calmness? Nope, not really. No correlation there. I don't really see a difference here. I think maybe, I mean, I'm sure the Egyptians are more calm than the Wilds, but the Wilds are, I mean, they're wild, you know. When we sell to like dog training and stuff like that, we sell like 3-week-old Jumbo Wilds. They seem to do the best, so I guess they would be the least calm, I guess. But they're still pretty docile. But no correlation with the Roux gene at all. Scrambler777 says, thank you again. Oh, not talking to me. Mary says, oh wow, cool, expect my order as soon as my turner arrives. That's great. If you want to take advantage of the coupon code on our website, the coupon code is YouTube, YOUTUBE. You can use that and get 20% off. If you're waiting for an egg turner or something of that nature, you can order to get the discount and then just put in the comments, please wait to ship until I contact or something of that nature, so that you can still get that discount. I'd hate for you to miss out when you're waiting on that. But if you want to wait, you can. Katrina says, how deep interior height are your brooders? They appear to have more vertical than your cages. Is there a reason? Well, yeah, because we have our electric in there, so we have to have that raised. I don't know, 2.5 feet, maybe? Probably 2.5 feet. But that's because we don't have lights that hang down, we have lights inside. So obviously, you know, we've got the bottom, and then we've got our light that's halfway up, and then another halfway is our top, so that nothing is too close to the light kind of deal. Autumn says, question, what do you do with all your poo? We actually use it for fertilizing crop fields. So we call a company comes out, they get it out, they dry it out, and then they pour it on like huge corn fields that are like, you know, 100 acres and stuff like that. So that's what we do with it. Kasumi Rose says, I just bought Egyptian fees. Awesome. Best of luck to you. They are my favorite. Bill says, this is Bill and Allie from Urick, Missouri. Our question is, with the recent surge in COVID, what is your protocol to help combat that at the conference? It is a whatever you want to do. If you want to wear a mask, you're more than welcome to wear a mask. Those that aren't wearing a mask, please be respectful of those that are. There's sanitizing stations around, and it's an outside event, and yeah, it's pretty much whatever you want to do. We're not enforcing anything. More of a personal choice kind of thing. I'll leave it at that. Scrambler777 says, Genesis incubator here. I've never tried one of those. Thrifty Builder says, when breeding for eggs and meat, is it all about size, or are there other traits you look for in the breeders? There are other traits. It really depends on which we're breeding for at the time. You know, Jumbo Wilds are completely different than pearls. Pearls are completely different than scarlets, so on and so forth. So yeah, everything matters, and some things matter more than others as far as the color that we're doing. But I did do a playlist, the breeding program for Jumbo Wilds, and I believe, I could be wrong, I think it was week 4 of the playlist. We talked about other aspects that we're looking at. As far as Jumbo Wild. So not just the weight of the quail, but we looked at the beak, we looked at feet, we looked at legs, we looked at feather pattern, we looked at different things like that, being docile, things like that. But that video would give you a little bit more information. And I will be doing a playlist on that later on. See what, oh God, I'm still behind. See what Yank says, so do you have plenty help for QuailCon? We do. My birthday is coming up, and everybody asked what I wanted, and I said a work day. So I've got the whole family and a couple of friends coming over, and I'm gonna put everybody to work that day. But I'm doing pretty well as far as getting everything done. So I wouldn't say I'm behind at all. It's weather permitting, but that day should be able to get a lot done. And then I needed a couple people to do the parking, which we have, volunteers for that. Verna is volunteering as well. So she'll be here Saturday and Sunday to help out getting ready for it. Also, she's going to be a vendor. Plus, she's been here before, so she'll know her way around. We needed a volunteer for check-in, which we have. We needed a volunteer for the bouncy house, which I'm working on. That kind of fell through, but I've got somebody else now. So that's not too big of a deal. And I contacted everybody in the past couple of weeks about QuailCon, everybody that's purchased tickets, and we've got about 70 people interested in the butcher session, and I had a feeling that Papa the Builder would not stay in one place. He's, what do I say? He's a roamer, right? That's the word I'll use. He's a troubadour. And so here's the deal. I didn't really trust him to stay with Jenna, and 70 people's quite a bit. So the 2 people that are doing the parking, Alicia and Anthony, are actually also going to be doing the butcher class with Jenna. And then I told Dennis that, and Dennis said, yeah, I'll probably be walking around. I was like, yeah, I figured. So yeah, I took care of that. But other than that, we pretty much got it taken care of. So we'll have plenty of staff people. We've got all the speakers. So we've got Brandon, we've got Kristen, we've got Terry, Chris, the whole Myshire Farm team, and then the rest of the volunteers. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty well at that. So that's pretty exciting. Rich Ross has question, Zach, can we get the 20% applied to orders at QuailCon, as I plan to get quail and eggs there? Have been holding off ordering until then. Not yet. I have not made that decision yet. I don't believe so, because I'm a little concerned about the quantity of eggs and live quail that I don't think so. So no, you can't use the coupon code for pickup at QuailCon. I might still be doing something the day of, but that's not been confirmed yet. I'm still putting out feelers with the rest of the team and with some people that I know are wanting to get larger orders at QuailCon. But I don't want to do a discount and then you come in and I'm sold out, so not right now. But if you want to postpone, like I know someone is flying in from Utah, they won a bunch of auctions and they're coming to QuailCon, but they didn't want to hatch out now because they would be hatching out at QuailCon. So I'm shipping them the 6th, so after QuailCon, because they didn't want to take them on the plane and all that jazz. Cindy and Ryan likes birds, very cool. I have a Nurturite incubator, very cool. So you're entered into the contest. If you missed it, I'm sorry, Electric Iris is giving away 2 free turners, egg turners for the Nurture Right 360 that they make. All you have to do is put Nurture Right in the comments. We'll pick 2 winners tonight. Wow, can't get it out of my throat now. Okay, let's try that again. So you can choose from Coturnix eggs, or Coturnix turner, a button quail egg turner, or a goose egg turner. So all you have to do is put Nurture Right 360. Again, the best question night that will be picked from the moderators will win 30 free Myshire Farm eggs from us. And there is a coupon code on our website you can use. That is YouTube, YOUTUBE. And you can get 20% off your order, which is live quail, hatching eggs, supplies, egg turners, shirts, whatever. I'm very, very sorry. I know that's super annoying. I apologize. Let's see. Nikki James is in the house. Welcome. Autumn says, when setting up an aviary, what handy plants are suggested to plant? That is not a question for me. That would be a question to maybe ask on Coturnix Corners Live YouTube video. Question and answer this Tuesday. I'll be on with him, and he just did a video about the aviary he built, and then an updated aviary video, so that would be a better question for him, as all of mine are in my quail barn. One more time. I am very sorry, everybody. Ooh. Scrambler777 says, what do you do with the poop? Have you looked into making methane and electricity with the gas? Nope, we've got our own system going. It goes into a gutter system, goes into a 10,000 gallon tank. The water gets taken out of that tank into, I think, 7 holding tanks, and it filters through, goes back into another tank, and then we reuse the water for the poop system every day. So that's what we do with the consistent water, and then all the poop after, when the 10,000 gallon tank is full, well, not full, every 3 months, we have a company that comes out and shop vacs all of the poop out, and then takes it and dries it out. What's the word I'm looking for? They dehydrate it, and then they put it on cornfields, or you know, fields in general, that are large fields, you know, like 100 acres, 200,000 acres, 76 acres, all kinds of stuff. So that's what we do with it. Susan Tippett is in the house. Welcome. If everyone online donated $10 tonight, QuailCon will be paid in full. Hint, hint. You are a helper, I can tell you that. Jennifer Meyer says, I can't come this year, a new grandbaby on the way. Well, that's great. Congratulations. When will you give next year QuailCon dates? I have to pick my vacation dates in mind, October for next year's time off, in mid-October for next year's time off. That's a very good question. I've already been thinking about it, but I'm trying not to. But I do have plans already. But we will probably be announcing right after QuailCon. You know, I mean, if it's a disaster, then there is no QuailCon. But if it goes the way I think it's going to go, I will already have plans for next year. Otis from Central Kentucky is in the house. Welcome. Beth Reed put my phone number on there. I believe that was for, dear God, how am I that behind? I'm 40 minutes behind. I am so sorry, everybody. Obviously, I still have residual cough. She put my phone number in the comments. Again, if you're coming to QuailCon and you're interested in the Quail for Profit class that I am teaching, I'm trying to get some information from you. That information is what your goals are. I don't need a whole business plan, or, you know, I mean, are you trying to make a side, you know, is it a side business that you'd like to make X amount of money on? If so, how much? How many quail are you raising? To how many quail are you prepared to raise? And, you know, what's your overall goal on it, so that I can kind of hone in my class, because it's only 30 minutes long, into helping you out the most. Susan Tippett donated $20. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you very much. That is going straight to QuailCon. Again, if you'd like to donate, the $sign at the bottom of the comment section, you can donate, and all of that money goes to QuailCon. So thank you very, very much. I know that you've donated before. Susan, are you coming to QuailCon? I hope you are. I'd love to meet you. And thank you so very much for the donation. That is a very massive donation, so thank you very, very much. And if memory serves me correctly, I believe you have donated in the past as well. So you have been very generous with not only watching the videos with your time, but with your money as well. So thank you very, very much. I truly, truly appreciate that. Lorinda Woody is in the house from Shreveport. Welcome. I go to Shreveport a couple times a year. So that's pretty cool. I would be happy to break even, Zach. Yep, that's complete goal. I'm completely happy with just breaking even. Not too worried about it. Figured I might make a little bit of money the day of selling stuff. Yeah, I'm not really trying to make a profit from QuailCon. I don't think that's doable. Yeah, that wasn't my goal. I wasn't really worried about that. Scrambler777 says, question, from now on, I'm just going to say Scrambler. Question, is the Quail for Profit an online course? Nope, it's going to be free. It'll be here on our YouTube channel. It'll be under a playlist. I'll be doing a new video every week, and there's going to be quite a bit of videos in it. So it'll be very interesting, I think. That's all I gotta say, I guess. Samantha says, question, do you know if you folks have any gluten-free restaurants near you or the hotel I can't eat normal food? Very good question. Right next to the Red Roof Inn, I don't know where you're staying, but right next to the Red Roof Inn is a Bob Evans. Like, literally, you can walk to it. It's next door. And I think that they have a gluten-free menu. And honestly, so, you know, you pull out of Red Roof Inn, you can turn left at the light, and left will take you to downtown Miamisburg, which is a couple cool locally owned restaurants, and on your way to my farm. Or you can turn right, and that goes to like a bigger city, I guess you can say. But they've got all, I mean, there's Red Lobster and Olive Garden and Texas Roadhouse and I don't know, couple Saki and I don't know, all kind. I mean, like big chain restaurants, Jimmy John's and Chick-fil-A, and I mean, there's all kinds of places. So I don't think most of those big chains will have a gluten-free menu, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, I said that correctly. But if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. Autumn says, what's the easiest way to process quail without cutting them open? I don't know. You have to cut them open. You got to get all their stuff out. If there's a way, I do not know. Scrambler says, I'm interested in online class. Again, it's free. It'll be on, I'm going to be doing the class at QuailCon, and then after that, I'll be doing small little videos on our playlist on the YouTube channel. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll be good to go. And again, we only have 6 tickets left, so I'm pretty excited about that as well. Robin C says, hello, Zach. Hello, Verna. Hello, Beth. And hello, chat. Love from Michigan. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. I know you've donated in the past, and I believe you're coming to QuailCon as well, so I can't wait to meet you. Thrifty Builder says, definitely interested in Quail for Profit, just getting started on day 8 of my first hatch in incubator. I'm hoping all goes well. Very cool. Best of luck to you. Ave Lanning says, I got the eggs Friday and gave them to my boss to hatch. Thank you for changing the shipping date for me. Excited to see how many hatch. That's great. Best of luck to you. And I'm glad you got them. And it was no problem changing that date for you. And best of luck to you, and keep me posted. Hopefully you'll tell me in a couple weeks that you had a great hatch. Russell says, I'll be texting on the Quail for Profit. Great idea. Thank you very much. Susan says, you need to make yourself a haymaker drink. Gosh darn it. True. Only 3 weeks till QuailCon. Whew, that terrifies me. But that's true. Orlando says hello from Phoenix City, Alabama. Welcome, glad you're here. Harvey White says today is hatch day 2 starting. That's great. Best of luck to you. And keep us posted. Thrifty Builder and Nikki James both put nurture right. They're in the contest. Again, the contest is for an egg turner for the Nurture Right 360. Electric Iris is donating 2 for giveaways tonight. So all you have to do to enter is put Nurture Right on there. If you've got that incubator, then you'll be entered into the contest. Again, best or most interesting question night will be given 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs as well. And yeah, you can check out the Electric Iris. They'll be here as a vendor and they're a sponsor, but you can also check them out at electriciris3d.com. Hey Zach, just finished up, this is from Todd Whitehouse, just finished up building 10 new breeder cages. Long day, started at 6 this morning and just set 300 eggs. That is very exciting, very busy day, and best of luck. Keep me posted on the eggs because I know that I sent them to you. And 10 new breeder cages is quite a bit in one day, so you were busting butt. That's awesome. And again, your $100 donation last week was still greatly appreciated. I truly appreciate you. Todd, I don't know if you missed it. I would like your feedback as well. I know you're coming to QuailCon. So I'm going to do a Quail for Profit video. If you're coming to QuailCon, I would like some information. If you guys could text me if you're interested in the Quail for Profit class. I'd like to know what your goals are, what you're wanting to make, how long or how many quail you have compared to how many you want to have, and just an overall what your goal is, so that I can kind of tailor the class to what would best benefit you, because I was starting to go through some just things in my head, and then I was thinking, well, they don't really need to know that unless they've got thousands of quail. You know, that's not really a big thing. You know, I need to keep it more simple. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I should just get information from you guys, and then I can tailor it to the people that gave me the feedback. So I'd love to hear from you. Chad says, I just seen your post about that. Must not be talking about me. Reineck Poultry and Aviary, howdy from North Carolina. Did you record our hatch rates? Did I record the hatch rates? If you text me, I did. For some reason, I thought you told me last Sunday on the live show. I want to say yes. I think I remember it. I'd have to look. Cindy and Ryan likes birds, nurture right. You're entered into the contest. Congratulations and best of luck to you. Bryway Caternix Quail Farm says, Patricia Cole from Arkansas, I'm new to raising quail. What is the most common disease that may affect quail? You know, quail don't really get diseases as long as they're off the ground and not with any other animals. But I mean, they can get anything like anything else. Someone did contact me this week, actually, and said that their quail tested positive for E. coli, and they had like, I don't know, an obscene amount die. I think they have like 200 quail and 20 of them died in one day. So he's running some tests and things like that. But honestly, there's not a lot of diseases that you have to worry about. At QuailCon, we've got an expert in disease and biosecurity coming and speaking. She'll be teaching a class, which I will be recording and posting on YouTube. But she'll be talking about disease control, treatments, biosecurity, and NPIP. So I'm pretty excited about that. Oh man, that's annoying me. I'm so sorry, everybody. Harvey White says, today my German pastel is supposed to hatch. Two started, been that way several hours. Make sure you have a high humidity. Yeah, make sure you have a high humidity. Russell says, is paint on the wood before building a cage a problem? I wouldn't think so, but we've never had. I wouldn't think so, but we've never painted the cages or used lumber that was painted. We did paint. I lied. In our old brooders, years and years ago, we actually did paint them. And there was no issues at all. I wouldn't think that that would be a problem. Katrina says, I finished checking my incubator temps. Only place it is different is a little higher by the turner, so I guess that's good news. That is good news. While we're waiting, Homestead, love the name. Happy Sunday from Wyandotte County, Ohio. Welcome. Joy Maddox, hello from Maddox Farms in Georgia. Welcome, glad you're here. Got my first trough water from Winola and love it. Yeah, I really love them a lot as well. I'm trying to get them to send me some for QuailCon. They're being very evasive right now. I'm going to have to tie them down. Jake says, I have a few of your autumn ambers that I believe to be males. I think one could be a girl. Will males attack other males the way they fertilize girls? Yes, they will. Any suggestions other than vent sexing? Thank you. Yeah, autumn ambers, speckled chest is female, plain chest is male. Also, dark heads are males, light heads are females, or you can vent sex. But autumn ambers are feather sexable. They're tricky though. They are tricky. Scrambler says, do you use the half by half hardwire cloth or the one? We use half by half. Jesse Mills says, where are you going in Iowa? That's a great question. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's 8 hours and 27 minutes away from here. So I'll leave at midnight, get there around probably 9. Well, I'll have the trailer. So I'll probably get down there around 9:30 or 10. And then head back and hopefully be home by, well, if I get down there at 10, I leave by, we'll say noon. Oh, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. I don't remember. If you want to text me, I can tell you. Maybe you can give me some tips on a good place to eat or something before I head home. I always like to get a real good dinner before I head back on a long trip. Katernik's Corners in the house. Welcome. Holy crap. How am I 40 minutes behind still? I'm not even rambling tonight. Thrifty Builder said, well, welcome Katernik's Corner. Again, Tuesday, I will be live with Katernik's Corner and we will be talking all about QuailCon. Some good information coming your way, so check that out. Thrifty Builder says, do you offer a variety box to have more color and diversity for my flock? Loving the pastels and fees on the website. Yes, we have a rare mix, rare variety mix, I believe it's what it's called on the website. And that will come with pastels, all the fees, fab fee, pearl fee, pansy, snowies, pansies, growl, tuxes, Egyptian fees. Yeah, it comes with a lot of cool colors. So we've got the rare mix on there. We also have a variety choice, which is what I consider the common colors. Scarlet, Rosetta, Tibetan, Italian, Wild, Egyptian, I don't know, whites, tuxedos, stuff like that. So both of those are on there. Yeah, absolutely. We also have a jumbo mix as well, which is jumbo wilds, jumbo Egyptians, jumbo whites, and jumbo white wings. Sumi says, question, what water is there? I think the reason they asked that is because we have a discount code that you can use if you're watching this. This is the only place that I will mention it. But the coupon code for our website, which is myshirefarm.com, is YouTube, YOUTUBE. And you get 20% off your order for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday until I leave to go to Iowa. And you can use that for live birds. You can use that for hatching eggs, supplies, candlers, scissors, shirts, whatever you want to use, decals, whatever you want to use. Thank you very much, Beth. I just got your text. I'll try to I'll write it down now. Also, um, Beth, what you just texted me, was that for me or the other one? You should know what that means. Question: what water is best for incubation? Bottled water, distilled water, tap, or boiled? Distilled. Distilled water would be best, by far. Shelly. Okay, thank you, Beth. Shelly says hello from Wooster, Ohio. Welcome. I don't know where Wooster is, but glad you're here. Um, we use 5 Nurture Right 360s. Rhineck Poultry and Aviary is entered in the contest. Congratulations. Oh, we do only need 7 more likes to hit my goal of 100 likes. So support the channel by hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to support the channel more by subscribing, I've got some very good videos coming your way in the next few weeks. As well as QuailCon. If you'd like to donate to QuailCon, the $ at the bottom of the comment section, you can do so, and I would appreciate it. D. Smith says, how do you dip into the restaurant business? You have to wait for the playlist or QuailCon. Selling birds and eggs, any advice? Can't tell you yet. Got to wait for QuailCon. I'll do a Quail for Profit class at QuailCon. After that, I will start doing a playlist on our YouTube channel about how to go about some things to make some money. Moon Outdoors says, hi all from Ohio. Hope you are having a great weekend. Thank you very much. It's been productive, so I can't complain. Looks like ticket sales are going well. Can't wait to see you all at QuailCon. Absolutely. Can't wait to meet you in person for the first time either. Shelly C says, having a picnic. Just checked my Farm Innovators 4250. Alarm light flashing. Screen is blank. That is no good. Hopefully you can figure out what's going on. Alexandra says, looking forward to my Jumbo Whites lockdown on Thursday. That's great. Best of luck to you. And keep us posted on the hatch rate. I wish you the best. Scrambler says, do you use PVC pipes to water the quail? PVC, well, yes and no. I was thinking going with all copper to keep it BPA free. We use PVC. We use PVC all around the building, and then the black hose that goes from the PVC to the cages to the troughs all the way down. If that makes sense. There's a couple videos on our, we've got some tours on our YouTube channel that show you the whole process. Mike Johnson, South Texas is in the house. Welcome, glad you're here. Susan says, any idea what is the best thing for disinfecting an incubator between hatches? Half Listerine, half water. I wouldn't use anything else. Anything else is going to get in there, and half Listerine, half water is perfect. Rio Sales says, sorry, I'm not making it to QuailCon this year. I'd like to speak with whoever is going from New Mexico, though. Sounds like we could have some conversations. I don't have that on me. I can contact, I tell you what, Rio Sales, if you would like, you can message me this week, your info. I will give that to, I don't want to give people's information out, you know what I mean? I feel like that could go pretty bad. But if you would like, I can send your information over to the person from New Mexico that's coming, and they can feel free to reach out to you. Sabrina Snow, nope, not talking to me. Tree Leaves is in the house. Question: is the minute eggs are laid, can they go right in the incubator? I have other eggs incubating, and thought it'd be cool to have them hatch close together as far as timing. Yep, there's no problem with that at all. Orlando says, will breeding the biggest males with the biggest females you have make big birds? Yes, they will. Just starting out, just putting in 50 chicks for free eggs in their cage today. Well, very cool. Congratulations. And yes, big birds to big birds to big birds to big birds. That is the system that you would want. Rio Salas says, question, thoughts on a Quail Connections Quail Alliance Discord server? I have no thoughts on it. I've not looked into that. I don't know what it is really. I know it's a platform, but I've not looked into it. I'm telling you, I've spent every waking moment either in the quail barn or getting ready for QuailCon. Like I've not had any time to do anything. Um, Hey, we hit our 100 likes. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Sabrina Snow says, I just hatched out my first eggs gathered from my hens. I hatched from your eggs. It's so exciting. Also, quail are the best. Absolutely. And that is very monumentous and very exciting. So best of luck to you, and you are well on your way. Robin C. continues to donate for QuailCon. I appreciate you. Says, I am so excited for QuailCon. Well, thank you very much for your donation. It is greatly appreciated. And I know you're coming, so you'll benefit from it, but your donations are very much appreciated. So thank you very, very much. If you would like to donate to QuailCon, it's the $ by the comments section. I'd greatly appreciate it. Madam Legby says, on my 12 out of 30 hatch, the chicks hatched on day 18 to 21. It was probably because I had a low temperature, though. Yes, it was. That's exactly why. I'm glad you found it, so that's great. That's great. Probably doesn't mean that it's bad fertility then. Probably just means that your incubator was not telling you the truth. And that happened. So that's good. I'm glad you found out. Scrambler says, question, for how long do you feed chicks the high protein Purina starter crumbles before switch to layer feed? I don't use Purina, but we use a starter grower for the first 8 weeks. And then between beginning of week 9 to the end of week 9, we transition them over to a layer. We feed twice a day. In the morning, we feed the starter grower. At night, we feed the layer so that it's a transitional process. Brooks says, my chicks are losing feathers and seem to be molting. Not bare or anything. Larger hens and more shade. Cover are not. Is there general time of year for molt? It's usually a couple different times a year. It changes. I have more of a controlled environment, so I'm very different than most. Huh. A seagull just passed, and there's no water around here. I've never seen a seagull in Ohio. That was weird. That was very, very weird. I don't understand. Anyways, I'm sorry. I don't remember the question. Molting. Molting, usually they do it twice a year. It really varies. Usually it's around 6, 7 months. Again, around 13, 14 months. But it honestly, in my opinion, it really, really varies. I have a much more controlled. If they're outside, it's not controlled, so it's majorly different. It changes a lot. D. Smith says, do you give some advice on dipping into the market to sell towards restaurants? I will in a few weeks, but I will be doing a Quail for Profit class at QuailCon, and then I will be doing a playlist on our YouTube channel after that. Bobby says, oops, I started out with color sexable. No, that's great. Starting out with feather sexable is not a problem at all. That's a good way to do it. I lost my spot. Did I miss something? I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. Frank says, hi from Wisconsin. See you soon. Absolutely. You'll be coming to QuailCon. What is that seagull doing? Yeah, Frank, you'll be coming to QuailCon. That's super exciting. I can't wait to meet you, and we will have a great time. Thrifty Builder says, for beginners, would you concentrate on just the Jumbo Wild, or would you go with more variety? Go big or go home, or keep it simple? That's a very good question. And that's entrapment, because that's part of my class. Oh, that's a very good question. Um, I think a variety. I think Jumbo Wilds or a feather sex quail is what you should start with. And adding variety is never a bad thing. Um, that's all I'm going to say about that, or I'll ruin it. Whiskey Tango Farms is in the house. Hello, everyone. Brandon here. A little late joining tonight. Well, glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Sabrina Snow says, I got the jumbo mix for my first. The jumbo whites are doing exceptionally well for me. That's great. We really turned a corner on the jumbo whites. I don't know what happened this year, but man, they've been fantastic for us this year. Fantastic. Jeff Sapp says, my pearls are much more flighty than the others. Sure. Coupon code, again, if you missed it, coupon code YouTube on our website. If you go to our website, myshirefarm.com, you can use the coupon code YOUTUB, YouTube, and you get 20% off your entire order on whatever you purchase, so check that out. New layer built a hay hole nest, pulled hay and spun around, lifted hay, dug some spinning and laid on it a few minutes. Finally got up. It's this broody behavior. It doesn't sound like it's broody behavior, but I don't know because I've never had a quail go broody. So I can't really answer that. I'm sorry. Orlando says, do-it-yourself watering trough. Got mini float valves from Amazon and drywall mud pan from Amazon. Gravity fed using 1/4-inch hose. Works great. There you go. That sounds good. Thrifty Builder says, how far would I hang my heat lamp off of my baby chicks? Is 10 inches too close? 125 watt bulb. Actually, I've got a couple playlists you will want to check out on that. It is, it's under the frequently asked questions, the FAQ playlist, and it is the brooder process. There's 2 ways to do it. It'll explain much more in depth on there, but there's a process to it. It's not really how low it is, it's the heat that you want to check. So it's supposed to be 99 degrees the first day, and then you raise it a half a degree, or lower it. Yeah, you lower it a half a degree a day after that. So like 99, 98.5, 98, 97.5. We don't do that. We just let the chicks tell us. But I go in very depth about the in that video. So frequently asked question playlist and the brooder process, I believe, is what it is. Wish I had something to drink. Susan says, in one of my groups, someone said that you can only eat a certain number of quail eggs per week. Is that true? No. You can eat as many as you want. That's not true at all. It's a lie. Happy early birthday. Well, thank you very much. Scrambler says, does it matter if the eggs are touching while incubating? I plan on stacking them on top of each other in my small genus incubator. It's not ideal. You've got a much higher percentage chance for them to break, crack, and bust open, so it's not ideal. It can be done, but it's not ideal. Katrina gave really good advice. 72 likes. Let's get that number up. Well, thank you very much. I don't know how to say your name. Big 007. Sorry. Something else, but I don't know how to say it. I apologize. But yeah, I'm way behind. But yes, we've got up to 109 likes, so that's super cool. Thank you very much. And we've got almost $90 in donations, so that's super awesome as well. Jacob Throckmorton says, 4 days away from lockdown on the 60 eggs I got from you, and so far 12 infertile and 3 were cracked in transport. The rest are looking good. I will update in 10 to 12 days. That's great. Best of luck to you, and it looks like you're going to have a pretty good hatch. So that's fantastic. Verna Young donated. Not only is she a moderator on here, not only is she a moderator on Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group, not only is she a volunteer for QuailCon, but now she donated again twice to QuailCon. So thank you very, very much, Verna. I appreciate the donation. It will go to good use, I promise. So thank you very much. If you would also like to donate to QuailCon, the $ at the bottom of the comment section will do that. And thank you very much again, Verna. I appreciate it. S. McKee says, question, I put 40 eggs. Sorry. I put 48 eggs in the incubator Friday evening. Today I found out the electric company is planning a 1-hour blackout. Will that ruin my hatch? No, it won't be. It'll be fine. Before they do so, or during that time frame, I would take a quilt or a heavy blanket, wrap it around the incubator to insulate it better. But no, you should be fine. Probably won't affect anything at all for just an hour. Won't be a big deal. Don't stress. Orlando says, question, any safe way to control or keep ants away from the birds? Ants? I don't think I've ever had an ant problem. I've never had an ant problem. I don't know. I'm sorry. Good question. I just don't know the answer. D. Smith says Nurture Right 360. Thank you very much. You'll be entered into the contest as well. Verna, you've got your work cut out for you today to write all those names down. Boric acid power is safe. Oh, there you go. While we're waiting, Homestead Nurture Right 360. Chad Nurture Right 360. Awesome. Moon Outdoors says, question, would too long of line breeding cause chicks to act goofy? By goofy, I mean we had a group of chick hatched, basically soaked themselves in the same water setup we have always used and lost many. No. I mean, you could have some neurological issues that could be genetic, but no. And not all in one hatch. You're going to see a transition. You'll see one deformity, and then the next hatch you'll see 3 or 4 deformities, and then it could grow from there, but you won't see a whole hatch be like that. No. I think they just weren't too smart this time. Jay Moore says, no notification, nothing unusual, I guess. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Autumn says, when you have overly enthusiastic male, is there anything you can do to help the female heal up? You can separate them for a little while, or get rid of that male and put a more docile one in there. Otis says, question, is the daughter's eggs the only way to know if your celadon male has what it takes? Is the daughter's eggs? Yes. That's the only way. I mean, you could, I guess, send it in to test, but that's the only normal way to do it, yeah. You have to have a celadon laying hen and a celadon carrying male to produce blue celadon eggs. The only way to know if the male is a celadon carrier is to put him with a celadon laying hen, which you know by the egg, and if their baby lays a blue egg, then you know that that male is a celadon gene carrier. It's a good question. It just took me a while to figure it out. Russell says, what temperature are your brooder and breeding barns kept at the winter? So we've got a furnace in the brooder room that we don't let it get below 50. And then in the main barn, it gets down to, 40 maybe. Above freezing. Will boric acid at the base of cage legs help to keep ants away? Yeah, I would assume. Bobby Turner has not only donated in the past, but also donated again. Thank you very, very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Bobby, I believe you are coming to QuailCon. So I can't wait to meet you. And thank you for your donations. And it is very much appreciated. So thank you very, very, very much. If you would also like to donate, all the donations are going to QuailCon. It is the $ at the bottom. You can do a super chat or super sticker. Really, all that is a donation to the channel, and I'm putting all of that money into QuailCon. So, Bobby, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. I really do, honestly. Okay, I'm still behind. I got to get caught up. Here we go. 115 likes. Thanks, everybody. MC Sykes says, I hatched my Tibetan eggs in my Nurture Right 360 incubator, 90% hatch rate. That's great. Congratulations. MC Sykes, were they my eggs? Because if so, I'm going to write that down for the hatch rate. So if you're still on, if you could let me know if those are mine or not, that'd be awesome. Jay Moore says, I use boric acid outside around my house to cut down and keep ants away, so I say yes to boric acid. There you go. A lot of people say yes to it. I don't think I've ever used it. Beth Reed, thank you. I was, not talking to me, not talking to me. I wish I could come, but plan to next year. Susan's not coming. Well, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you, especially since you're not going to be here. So that's even more generous. So thank you very much. Grandbaby being born this, oh, that's right. That's right. Bottle baby calves and general farm chaos keeping me home. I understand all of that, that's for sure. 253 Gar says, how old is too old to butcher? We have some 1-year-old breeders we are switching out. What is the best use for birds that are too old? They might be a little tough, but that's what we use. We eat our old breeders, and usually they're about a year to a year and a half old. So yeah, we eat them, grill them out. They taste just fine. If you don't like the taste, I mean, raw dog food, you could get into, there's a lot of, if you don't like the taste, there's plenty of quail for profit ideas that I can share with you in the playlist, or if you're coming to QuailCon. You got to keep that stuff secret until then. Chad donated $5, QuailCon forever. Well, thank you very much, Chad. I truly appreciate it. Chad, I believe you're coming to QuailCon, right? I think you are. I hope you are. If you are, I can't wait to meet you. If not, there's 6 tickets left, so get your ticket. But I'd love to meet you. And thanks for your donation. It is greatly much appreciated and will go to good use. So thank you very much. Val in the house from the UK. Haven't seen you for a while. Glad you're here. Chris Derry Rose Elrod, Nurture Right, whoop whoop. There you go. Another person entering the contest. Otis, if normal egg layer that hatched from a blue egg. Ooh, hold on. If normal egg layer that hatched from a blue egg, best to just put with non-CE groups? I just picked up CE from someone that hatched your eggs, and I picked color, and I don't have. If normal egg layer that hatched from blue egg, no, it's best to not put them with the CE group. Correct. You don't want to keep them with the celadons. Celadons have to be separated or you'll lose it like that. Cervical dislocation, I think she was asking how to kill, not how to process. Sorry. Thank you, Katrina. Yes, I actually did a video on a good way to call without any blood. It's a bloodless call. It is, I guess I did that a while ago, and it, Verna, do you still have that information? If not, then we will plan on doing another video for that. Or you can text me this week if you're ready to do it, and I can send you a short little video. I'll be doing some this week for Wildlife Reserve. Oh dear God, I just screwed it up. There we are. Jeff Burton, Nurture Right 360, entered the contest. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Scrambler says maybe you can drown them first before getting them open. I don't know what that means. Autumn Weem says, question, I know you don't sell eating eggs to the public anymore, but how do you label them? Autumn, that's a great question. I can't answer this right now, but I will be answering it all at QuailCon, and then after QuailCon, I'll be doing the playlist, and we'll be going over a bunch of that stuff. Todd Golden says, question, Zach, I'm trying to find falconers, reptile, and other groups to advertise eggs and birds for sale, but with Facebook rules, it's kind of hard. How would I go about finding these types of customers? Great question. I can't answer that right now. Couple of weeks, guys. Got to be patient with me. Couple of weeks. I don't want to give anything away, and QuailCon members have donated quite a bit, and they're traveling, and they're purchasing tickets. I really want to give them the information, and then we will start the playlist. But I will give you all that information just in a couple of weeks. Carolyn Rivera is in the house. Hello, I'm late. Well, glad you showed up. Welcome. When we get to Miamisburg, if we have some extra time, are there any must-see sites in the area? Very good question. Very good question. If you like hikes and the outdoors, Glen Helen is in Yellow Springs. Yellow Springs is a really cool town. Glen Helen is absolutely beautiful for hiking. We've got the Air Force Museum, Wright Pat Air Force Museum here, which is pretty cool. The Wright brothers are from Dayton, Ohio. The Air Force Museum is pretty cool and pretty cheap to do. Yeah, honestly, Miamisburg, if you come to downtown Miamisburg, it's a cute little town to just walk. Some cute shops. I mean, that's just fun itself. Those are three things. I don't do a lot. There's Point Blank, which is a shooting range, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I obviously don't get out a lot. There's 4. Witch Doctor's in the house. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. Robert says, making bacon-wrapped quail eggs now from our quail. Very cool. It sounds delicious. Ron says, hi from South Carolina. See you at QuailCon. Awesome. I can't wait to meet you, and I'm very excited that you're coming from South Carolina. We've got 31 states coming to QuailCon, so that's super cool. Beth Reed says, hit the thumbs up, everyone. Absolutely. I'd appreciate it. We did hit our goal, so that's awesome. So thank you for all the support. And we've had almost $90 in donations tonight for QuailCon. If you'd like to donate, you can do so. The $ in the comment section. I'd appreciate it, but thank you for all that have donated. I truly appreciate it. Working on those thousands, all your knowledge is valuable. Thank you very much. We have about 3,000 quail at the moment, usually have between 4 to 5. Very cool. I'm having trouble with the dominant female who beat up any other females with her. What can I do? Well, I call aggressive males. I don't want it in my breeding program. It's probably not an answer a lot of people like, but I call them. Sorry. Katrina says, part 1 of 2. Shared this on Terry's life, sharing here too. My one baby hatched in the aviary died. Got stuck in a crack at night away from mama. Yeah. The 2 Myshire babies introduced into the aviary are doing great. Interesting. And all 4 mamas are still chasing away the male protecting the baby. So at least they didn't lose their only baby. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you're trying it out. I mean, sometimes you just got to try things. So that's cool. Very cool. Ed Got Baked says, just got done feeding the birds, so I will go back later and watch the first hour. Well, thank you very much for showing up, and thanks for your donation. I truly appreciate you. I know you donated at the very beginning. So thank you very much. Psycho Ward 360 says hello from Vegas. Welcome. We don't have Nevada coming to QuailCon, so... Brooke Muse says, super happy my celadon hatching 100 true blue. Loving it. Awesome. Congratulations. Rio says, 95 watching, 91 likes. Look at that ratio. Yeah, now I'm down to 98. We just had like 110 watching. I obviously did something to piss people off. But 121 likes. I'll take it. That's awesome. Angus says, what is the craziest and or the grossest quail story you have? I don't know about you, but things like water trays dripping into poop trays is pretty bad, but I can only imagine at scale. Yeah, there's some horror stories. Couple of years ago, well, I guess it's 5, 6, 7 years ago. Anyways, we were going into winter, and we had lost maybe, I don't know, we probably lost 800 chicks that year, that winter. It was bad. And finally, we got a hold and scheduled an appointment with Jenna, which is the speaker at QuailCon, and said, look, we're losing all these quail. We need you to do a biopsy or autopsy, or I don't know, just figure out what happened, what's going on. And she came out, and it was the simplest thing. The food and the water was too far away from the light source, and they were too cold. So they were freezing, or they were starving themselves to death because they were staying under the light rather than going to go get food. So dumb mistake, a lot of fatality, but great lesson learned. There's a story. Jeweler Cliff donated $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We're now up to 95, almost on the donation. So thank you very much to QuailCon. We owe $717 to pay QuailCon off completely. But every donation helps, and everybody that's donated tonight is greatly appreciated. So Jeweler Cliff, I know you have donated in previous weeks. You also donated tonight, so thank you very, very much. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you. Again, if you missed it, coupon code on our website right now, myshirefarm.com. You can use the coupon code YouTube, YOUTUBE, for 20% off. You can get live quail, hatching eggs, supplies, shirts, candlers, all that jazz. Check that out. Can you remove me from... Oh, not talking to me. Todd says, looks like we are going to get some Hurricane Fred's wrath. How is the best way to keep my eggs in the incubator warm if we have a power outage? So you want to... Insulation, pretty much. You want to insulate it. So if power goes out or something, it's best to put... we used a quilt all the way around it and then put a blanket on top when we had power outages or having issues with the temp not getting up to snuff. Yeah, insulation around it is best. Jake says, excellent, Zach. Thanks for your help. The autumn ambers are awesome. Mixed colors up. And I love the 20 that I have. Thumbs up. Have a good week and happy birthday. Well, thank you very much. And best of luck to you. Lorinda says, how often do you rotate your females and males from egg production to freezer camp? We switch our males out twice a year, every 6 months. And we switch our hens out once a year. This year is a little bit different because of QuailCon. But we're still, we're just a little bit late or a little bit early. Yeah, 6 months. We do ours twice a year on males, once a year on females, but it's because of our operation. If it wasn't for our operation, we would probably do every 9 months for males, every year and a half for females. Wow, 100 viewers. Hit the like button. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Our temp will be under 100 in about 3 weeks-ish. We will be able to get eggs. Well, that's great. Best of luck to you, Witch Doctor. That's great, and I'll be ready when you are. Jay Moore says, I had a generator to keep my newly hatched chicks warm during a long-term shortage. One even hatched an incubator, went off for a while. Very cool. Incubators are always nice. Lorinda Woody, Nurture Right 360 is in the contest. Electric Iris is in the house. Natalie Ashton. She is the one giving away the 2 turners tonight for the Nurture Right 360. She makes the goose egg turner, the button quail egg turner, and the Turnix egg turner that you can choose from. We're picking 2 winners tonight. Paul Fowler is entering the contest for Nurture Right. Welcome. Best of luck to you. Rio Salas says 100 likes. Well, thank you very much. And we're up to 123, so I like that. That's great. Thank you very much for the support. Moon Outdoors Nurture Right. Got a lot of entries for that tonight. Very cool. Hit subscribe, then hit the bell and highlight all. Well, thank you very much, Verna. Not talking to me. Do you wash your eggs before you eat them? Yes. We don't wash eggs that we sell. Even for our corporate accounts, we don't wash them. But you should wash them before you eat them, yeah. Verna says, we are down to 5 tickets for QuailCon. Very cool. 5 more. Get your ticket. Brooke says, I'm using a new egg cleanser for eating eggs markets. Bought Mana Pro egg cleanser. Also says you can rinse for incubating eggs. What do you use? We don't do anything. We put them in just the way they are. The bloom protects it. It's good enough for me. Uh, are goats the new quail? No, this is one of the shirts they gave me when I went to go give blood. And it's comfortable. It's very soft, so I wear it. Quail are the new chickens. Yes, they are. I agree. Greatest of all time. Yeah, that's it stands for. Oh, it does say greatest of all time. It says something else on the back. I don't think I've actually read it. I got my egg order. They are in the incubator. My first. Well, best of luck, Bonnie Lawson, and keep me posted on the hatch. But best of luck to you. Major storm coming in with the gall. Yeah, we are supposed to get rain for the next 2 days, which kind of puts a damper on me doing things outside. But man, could I use the water? And there's plenty of stuff to do in this barn, so I'm cool with it. Let it rain. Let it rain. As long as it doesn't rain on Thursday. I hate driving in the rain with the trailer. Kasumi Rose says seagulls flee inland to get away from storms. Yeah, but there's not even, like, it shouldn't be in Ohio. I guess they would be in Cleveland. I'm just saying there's no reason why a seagull should be here. Orlando says, are quail hardy enough to travel with? Yeah. My wife and I have a schoolie, and in the not so near future, we will be on the road full time and would like to keep a cage on the bus. Yeah, they would do fine, I would assume. I mean, I've traveled with them. I mean, I've driven them to Louisiana. I've driven them to New York. I've driven them to all kinds of places. But it's just been for a few days. They did fine. Seagull got lost. Yeah, I'm still confused. David Williams is in the house. Good morning from David in Coventry, UK. Welcome. I know you have been a huge contributor to QuailCon, even though you're in the UK, and you are greatly appreciated, sir. So thank you very, very much. Glad you're here. Susan says, LOL, my husband once took out a seagull while crossing Montana. I don't think the insurance company believed our story. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Zach, is it normal for quail to lay colorless eggs once in a while, not celadon? Is this a sign of stress feed issue? Yes, it is normal, and usually it's just they didn't get the nutrients from the day before. Nothing a big deal. But yeah, it's normal to, they're not going to get all the nutrients every day. Songbirds dropping from the sky, seagulls in Ohio. Something is definitely up. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was like a pet seagull. Who knows? Zach, I had 20 eggs to hatch out of 30 you sent me. Well, that's great. Congratulations. Linda, if you are still on, if you could let me know what kind you hatched out, I will put that in my notes. That is great. Congratulations. Great hatch. Paragon Ridge Ranch. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Glad you're here. It was a jumbo. Oh, you already said it. Thanks. Jumbo mix. Awesome. Great hatch. Congratulations. Oh, dear God. Zach, who do you look up to most in the quail community? Jenna. Jenna is the smartest one I know. She is 10 times smarter than me, and she is the founder of Myshire Farm, and everything we do is because of what she started, and does still. So Jenna would be number one by far. Well, I don't want to leave people out. I'll just leave it at that. Gigi says, how do I encourage my female quail to start laying? Well, they need about 16 to 18 hours of light a day. They need to feel safe, and they need feed and water at all times. I did a feed video just a few weeks ago that you can check out, but they need a laying feed to help them process everything. Nurture Right 360 Todd Whitehouse joined the giveaway. Let's see, 816. Okay, I'm getting caught up. Rich Ross says cinnamon for ants, it burns their feet. Oh, I didn't know that. Time to get a new incubator. Nurture Right it will be. There you go, Todd. Nurture Right 360, I have 2 of them get great incubators. Awesome. MC Sykes says nurture right. A lot of people entered the contest for the giveaways tonight. That's awesome. Jacob says, question, I'm gonna have 4 colors and only 2 cages. Would it be okay to house the Jumbo Wilds with Jumbo Whites and the Golden Manchurian with the Italians once everyone is grown? I know the colors will mix. That would be okay. The Manchurians and the Italians is what I recommend anyway. I recommend Golden Manchurian males and Italian hens for best results. You probably, long term, you would want your Jumbo Wilds to be separated from everything else. But if you are going to put 2 colors together, it should be the Jumbo Wilds and the Jumbo White, so at least you keep most of the weight. JJ Nurturite 360, good luck to you. Dan Lewis, greetings from Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Linda Cato, Nurturite. Beth Reed says only 5 tickets left for QuailCon. That is awesome. Get your tickets now. Oliver Cole says, question, are your feather sexable variety hatching eggs only what are listed specifically, or is it all of your feather sexable options? I think the only one that wouldn't come in would be the Pansy Fee. Other than that, I think everything else is in there. I use your calling method for falconry, the best. Thank you, Brooke. We like it. Doc says, what contest? Well, the best question tonight, or the most interesting question tonight, will win 30 free Myshire Farm eggs from us. And if you have and use a Nurturite 360, then you can enter a contest. Electric Iris is giving away 2 egg turners for 2 different winners, an egg turner for 2 different winners. And you can either choose a goose egg turner, a button egg turner, or a Caternix egg turner. And you can check their info out at electriciris3d.com. I'll find the video on Bloodless Call and post the link in Newbie Quail Lovers. Thank you very much, Beth. Last 5 minutes, live stream Bloodless Call. There you go. Verna, whoever asked for the Bloodless Call, she put the link in the comments, and it's the last 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Robin C. said Verna is on the ball. Yes, she is. That's why she's the best. I would not be able to do everything that I do, and I wish I did a lot more, but I wouldn't be able to do what I do without Beth and Verna. Russell says, when just starting, do you recommend hatching eggs or breeding sets? Very good question. It really depends on your setup and how comfortable you are. I hate shipping live quail. It stresses me out. I have to get them ready. I have to prep them a couple days in advance. I have to do certain things. I have to do this. I have to do that. But a lot of people don't have success with hatching eggs. A lot of people don't have incubators. A lot of people don't have the time or the patience to do it. And doing live quail is a great way to start. On the same token, so here's the thing. Getting live quail is the easiest way to do it and the easiest way to get started. But hatching eggs are going to be a lot more cost effective. It's a personal preference, to be honest. We sell quite a bit of both. It's really a personal preference. Very good question, Russell. Not talking to me, not talking to Penny Anderson is in the house. Hello, welcome. Juanita Fields donated $5. We're up to $95 in donations tonight for QuailCon. Thank you very, very much. The goal was 100, so I'll take 95. Plus, we had 125 likes, so thank you very much. If you have not, hit the like button, support the channel. It's free, I promise, and it makes me feel better, so thank you very much. But Juanita, I know you have donated quite a bit in the past, plus you've purchased a ticket already, plus you're traveling to get here, so thank you very, very much, Juanita. That is a blessing, and you have been continuously generous, so thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it, and it is going straight to QuailCon. Jacob says thanks again, not a problem. Witch Doctor says hi. Oh, not talking to me. Jay, sorry, misunderstood contest. Disregard my nerd. Oh, all right. No. Do water bottle heat sinks for power outages. Oh, that's a good idea too. Chris Derry said. Chris Derry Rose Elrod says, I may be a little late with this question, but do we need to bring any tools for the butchering class for QuailCon? Nope, not at all. Mary says, what is a breeder set? It is 5 hens and 1 male. We have a lot of different options on our website. We've got the breeder set, which is 5 hens and 1 male. We've got the all female set, which is 6 females. We've got the all male set, which is 6 males, which is introducing new blood to an existing flock, which is a really good way to do it. We've got a teen set, which is a bunch of the cool colors, but they're not feather sexable. And then we've got the rare teen set, which is all the rare colors that are not feather sexable. But a breeder set is 5 hens and 1 male. Kevin says, how many eggs would you recommend for someone looking just to get started? Very good question. I recommend the 50 count. If you think about it, if you average it, we're averaging over a 75% hatch rate on shipped eggs, but let's just say 50. That's the standard, right? So you order 50, we send you 60. Let's just say 25 hatch, 50% of 50, right? 25 hatch, half will be males. That leaves you 12 to 13 hens. That'll give you about 8 to 10 eggs a day, which is a good number. So 50 is a good number. Depends on how big your family is, maybe a 110 count, but 50 is a good number to get started. Between 50 to 110, in my opinion. Is that very good question? Maybe it'll be bigger storm than forecasters are thinking. The gall. That's fine with me. I need the rain. We had rain either the 2 nights ago. We had some rain, but we've had a dry spurt here for 3-4 weeks. My wells need to fill up. Donna says, I have an incubator. When electric goes out, I take my Cobra battery charger. Very cool. That's a good idea. Jenna, the perfect answer to that touchy question. That is, thank you very much. Came up with that top of my head. Not that she's ever watched my live videos, but if she ever did. Let's see, Trudy Maddox says, hello from Clinton, Arkansas. How do I find Electric Iris? You can visit their website at electriciris3d.com. Beth, will you put that in the comments, please? It's electriciris3d.com. And Natalie, if you're still on, if you could post that as well, that'd be great. We haven't gotten more than 1.5 inches of rain all summer. Normally we're pushing 7. Yeah, it's been a drought everywhere. God bless Jenna. Yes, very much. Vicky says, if I cross wild Pharaoh to my whites, will I get tuxedo? Eventually. That's a rough road to go down, but yeah, eventually that's how you would do it. If you have a power outage, an idea might be to use an inverter plugged into your vehicle cigarette lighter, an extension cord, a lot less expensive than quieter than a generator. Good idea too. That's a good idea. Bobby Turner says, how to keep mice away from quail cages. They run around the poop trays all night. Oh, you know, we really are very blessed with not having any rodent issues. We did once before. It was a rat the size of King Kong, and a BB gun took care of that guy. Other than that, we really haven't had any issues with that. I mean, you could put live mouse traps down next to the cages. Brooke says, Nurture Right 360, entered the contest. Awesome. Katurni's Quarters says, night guys. Yeah, I got to finish up too. But I'm almost done. I'm only 6 minutes behind. I'll take that. Thanks for showing up, Terry, and I will see you Tuesday. Autumn says, I have worm composting bins. How long should I age the poop before adding it to my bins? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to. I'm sorry. We've never done that. It's a very good question. I would ask the Facebook groups, Newbie Quail Lovers, and Katurnik's Corner Facebook group. Somebody on there should be able to help you out. The last time I'm going to mention it for the night, guys. If you would be so kind to hit the like button, support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe. I've got some very good videos coming your way. Quail for Profit playlist, all about the colors videos. We'll be posting some videos at QuailCon, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to donate, this is your last chance up until next week. And any donations will go to QuailCon and paying that off. To donate, you're going to hit the $ where the comment section is, and you can do a super chat or super sticker, and really all it is a donation to the channel, which I am putting into QuailCon. If you had to only grow your feed, what would you recommend growing? Just thinking of shortages. That's a very good question, but I work with a local farmer and a local producer and a local feed store here, so I've never really had to think about that, unfortunately. Don't use the stuff sold for wild birds. It's designed to be treat, not food. Well, that's a very good point. 15% off. Oh, Natalie says 15% off all electric iris Turner trays with code QuailCon from now until the event. Very cool. So if you go to our website, myshirefarm.com, you can enter the code YouTube and get 20% off anything on our website. If you go to Natalie, if you'll put your website in the comments so people can see it, but if you go to electriciris3d.com, you'll get 15% off all the Turner trays that she sells with coupon code QuailCon. Very cool. Good question. Not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me. Junie says, hello, folks. Sorry I'm late. Well, glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Oliver Cole says, question, what type do you think is up and coming to be popular in the USA soon? What type do you think? Are you talking about color? Color? The goal is never to have a trend. No, let me start over. The goal is never to have something blow up. If something blows up, that means it's not there to stay. It's going to go away. You want something to slow and steady win the race. If some big color comes out and everybody's like, oh my God, it lasts a few weeks, a few months, and then it's over. You want something to continuously grow. I think one of the biggest colors that is going to be popular and sells well for the rest of this year and probably next is the pansy fees, the Egyptian fees, and the pearls. I think they're just going to be rare colors that just always people really love, in my opinion. Steve Hogan says, hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Last hatch of Egyptian fees are beautiful. Thank you. That's great. Congratulations. And yes, I do love the Egyptian fees very much. Vicky says, how often should I introduce new blood to my flock? Rule of thumb is 3 generations. So hatch them out, put them together. Hatch them out, put them together. Hatch them out, put them together. And then introduce some new blood, whether it's new males or different eggs or whatever the case may be. That's the rule of thumb. Witch Doctor says, our feed store was low on feed. We had to go with regular chicken scratch. Yeah, I order a month in advance, and they make it for me, so that's wonderful. But they'll do the regular chicken scratch. Don't stress about it. They'll be all right on it. They're not picky. John Anderson says, hi, John Anderson from Republic, Washington, going to get some birds from you. That's great. Best of luck to you. You use the coupon code on our website between now and Wednesday. Use the coupon code YouTube, YOUTUBE. You get 20% off our website between now and Wednesday. And our website is myshirefarm.com. Beth or Verna, if you'll put our website on there again, I'd appreciate it. Vicky Parsons entered the contest for the Nurture Right 360. I'm just a few minutes behind. Doug Baum gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Junie gave us Nurture Right 360. She entered the contest. Best of luck. Do you do local pickup? We do, by appointment only, yes. Should special in a certain color. What? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Donna. Could you repeat it? Special in a certain color. I'm sorry. Can you repeat or ask the question again? Junie says, man, did I miss a lot? Whoa! C. Yank just donated $100. Buddy, you've donated more than enough. Plus, you're driving all the way from Texas. Plus, you've purchased tickets. Man, you have single-handedly paid for most of QuailCon yourself. So thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. That's very humbling. Thank you very much for your generosity and your great attitude. I love the attitude that you have too. I think it's awesome. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Todd Whitehouse says, Zach, I will match all donations up to $200. Well, that is very generous of you. I know you donated $100 last week. So that's you and, well, a bunch of David Williams and C. Yank. And wow, you guys are more than generous. I truly appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very, very much. I truly appreciate it. We're up to $201 in donations tonight. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. And thanks for that, Todd. I greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you very, very much. Oliver Cole says, how do you feel about fermented feed? Is it worth it on a medium to small scale? It's probably worth it to a small scale. Medium, maybe, maybe not. Large, no. But Katernik's Corner YouTube channel did a video on fermented feed, and I would check that out because we've done it once just to experiment, but we don't ferment the feed. We're way too big to do something like that. Again, I can't express enough. David Williams, C.Y. Yank, Todd Whitehouse, you guys have donated an extreme amount of money to QuailCon. David, I know you're not even coming. You know, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. That is very humbling, and you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see. Junie says, I'm so excited for QuailCon. Thank you again for hosting it, Zach. Oh, that's great, Junie. I hadn't seen your name. I'm glad you're coming. I didn't know you were. That's awesome. Congratulations, and I can't wait to meet you. C. Yank says, thank you, Todd. Heck, we could get this paid off tonight. Well, you guys are sure doing your thing. So again, David Williams. Wow, everybody that donated tonight, you guys are freaking heroes, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much. That's very humbling. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That's great. Carrie says, well, guys, thank you for the awesome donations. Y'all rock. Absolutely. They do rock. Absolutely. I lost my spot. Russell says, with all the people on government assistance, I think they should allow them to purchase quail for sustainable food-saving taxpayers' money. Just a thought. I looked into that, and I got denied. So maybe in the future. Let's see. Beth Reed says 194.97. Mine says 201.20. Plus the 449. Yeah, so we're at 201.20 in donations. So that's great, Beth. That's not counting Todd's offer to match. Well, absolutely. Thank you very much, Todd. And Trudy says, thank you, Beth Reed. Breed is my maiden name. Very cool. The pounds equaled 622. That's more than enough considering he's donated plenty before. And 622 is plenty. So that's great. Thank you very much. Brooke says, thank you, C.Y. Yank. Should I special? I monthly have 1 or 2 colors. Should I special? Oh, should I specialize and only have 1 or 2 colors? I will be talking about that at QuailCon, and I will be talking about that in the playlist that's coming your way on our YouTube channel. But what I can tell you right now is I think that's a good idea, Donna. I would recommend that right now. But I will go into much more detail down the road. Lost my spot again. There we are. Brooke says, crickets chirping, you're in the dark. hard worker. Thanks, night, y'all. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've been staying super late. It's 9 o'clock. But good questions and great donate. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's getting late. I've been at work since, well, I started late this morning. I didn't start till 9. I have lots of colors. Will they sell not knowing what I'll get when hatch? Yeah, they'll hatch, no problem. Especially if you do mixed fun colors, absolutely. Are you outside? Yes, I am, Chad. David Williams donated again. 90. Oh man. Now we're up to $325.97 in donations, and we only needed 717 with a couple weeks left. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, David. David, you're, man, wow. For all of you that have donated and donated and donated, whether you've donated once, I don't want to put anybody's donation. It's hard to say. Every donation counts, so I really appreciate everybody's donations and everybody's willingness to contribute. So I really do appreciate all that. But David Williams, CY Yank, Todd Whitehouse, you guys, man, you guys have done a lot. There's a couple more, but thank you very much. That's very awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so I've got a couple more questions. Verna, if you will please comment below the winners for the Nurture Right 360 giveaways, I would greatly appreciate it. Beth, I already have the winner for our 30 eggs, so I'll announce that in a second. What happened to my screen? David Williams, again, thank you very much for your donation. Brooke says, David Williams, excellent. Don't forget to announce the winners. I will in just a second. CY Inc. says, great, David Williams, absolutely. 89.99 pounds equals $124.70, plus what he's already donated. Plus he donated pretty much the same amount a couple weeks ago. You're freaking, thank you. Thank you. Junie says, well, I will watch the replay. Sorry I was late. Well, I'm glad you showed up. We don't ever hear crickets around here in South Carolina. Roundup Monsanto? Cool. Jesus. CY Yank. $100 donation again. Wow. That puts us at $425.96. I can't read it. Wow. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. The support is beyond words. So happy for you at Myshire Farm. Yes, I agree. I don't even know what to say. Thank you very much. Scrambler says, Texas in the house. Welcome. Verna, 360 giveaway is Paul Fowler and JJ. So Paul Fowler and JJ, congratulations. You will, oh, I can't read anymore. Uh-oh. You will want to contact Natalie at Electric Iris at, and Verna and Beth, if you'll put this in the comments, it is electriciris3d at gmail.com. You can also check their website out at electriciris3d.com. But electriciris3d at gmail.com. You'll email her, and congratulations. The winner of the 30 free Myshire Farm eggs is, I wrote it down, hold on. Thrifty Builder, congratulations. Wow, it's super getting late. So congratulations to you. Again, JJ, Paul Fowler, you guys won the Nurture Right 360 contest. Email Natalie at electriciris3d at gmail.com. Check out their website, electriciris3d.com. And then Thrifty, gosh darn it, Thrifty Builder, you will want to contact me. Text me at 937-760-7282, and I will get you 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs. Congratulations to all. Again, David Williams, CY Yank, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Whiskey Tango Farm says you guys are awesome tonight. Absolutely. Oliver Cole said medicated or unmedicated feed for chicks. It's a personal preference. Whatever you want to do. It's a personal preference. Medicated doesn't hurt them. Congrats to Paul and JJ. Absolutely. That is true. I'll say that. If you're using medicated feed, you need them off of it for at least 3 to 4 weeks before you eat them, before you butcher them. It's a very good point, Verna. Thank you very much. CY Yank says, you are an amazing asset to the future of QuailCon. Absolutely. You guys are absolutely amazing. Jacob says $425.96 plus $200 from Todd, and you should be rolling right onto the total needed. Congrats and great job, everyone. Absolutely. I was not expecting that. Like I said, my goal was 100, so you guys just really took it out of the ballpark tonight. That's awesome. Natalie Ashton, which is the owner of Electric Iris, put her email address in the comments, so you can check that out to the winners, which was Paul Fowler and JJ. Congratulations to the winners. Jesus, CY Yang, stop it. You're done. No more. I want no more donations from you. No more. You are. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I tell you what. What are we at? 525. Hold on. Give me just a second. I can't freaking see. 7. You can't see. God dang it. Hold on. Two. Math is hard, everyone. 9. We need $192. I will donate it. I got it. I'll pay it off right now in my personal account. Oh, I don't think I can do it on my iPad. Hold on. I might be able to. What happened? I don't know the password on this one. Okay, I can't do it, but I promise I'll transfer the money. I swear. So we're completely paid off. CY Yank, you done plenty. Thank you very much. Just don't stress me out and donate more because you're making me feel real bad. So stop it. But thank you, Jesus, David. Oh, God. Guys, you're... Wow. Thank you very much. You guys... Wow. Oh. Well, guys, thank you beyond words. Thank you. Unfortunately, I just got some bad news. So I gotta go. I gotta go to the hospital. But, guys, we're gonna finish up here, and C. Yank, David Williams, you guys are, you've done enough. Please don't ever donate again because I feel awful. You guys are absolutely heroes. You single-handed, I mean, you guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. Congrats all. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Kasumi Rose. Carrie says, wow, thank you again for all your donations. QuailCon is going to be amazing. It is. It's going to be amazing because of a lot of hard work and a lot of amazing, generous donations from all of you that have done so. You guys are fantastic. David Williams, you're not even in the States. You're amazing. Thank you. Congratulations, winners. Absolutely. Blessings to, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And somehow I will repay you guys. I haven't came up with how yet, but I will. I'm going to repay you guys. You guys are amazing. Amazing crew. Absolutely happy early birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Well, they say giving is better than receiving. That is true. There you go. You will be blessed for it, one way or the other. I will make sure of it. David Williams again. God, thank you. I really, geez, thank you. Yeah, that's amazing. David Williams with another 90 pounds. That's phenomenal. That's truth, and it always comes back to you tenfold. Absolutely, it does. Todd says, good night, everybody. Be safe and have a blessed evening. Thank you. While we're having Homestead, so excited for QuailCon. Thank you for all your donations. It is awesome to be part of such a great group of people. It really is, honestly. That was another 124.70. Absolutely. QuailCon was such a great idea. Well, it was Kristen at Whiskey Tango Farms that came up with it. You're just not fast enough. I hear that. I hear that. You guys are amazing. Yes, all of you guys are absolutely amazing. I truly appreciate you all. Go, hope all is well. Be safe. It's fine. I just got to go stay the night with my grandma. She's back in there. But my mom's with her right now, and they just got there, so I can't go back until. Oops. I can't go back until they get her out of the ER. So I still have time. Zach, blessings. Follow you. Hope all turns out all right. Go take care of what you need to. Praying. Thank you very much. Praying for you and whatever's going on, Zach. Thank you. Let's go. QuailCon is paid off. Hope all is well, Zach, with whatever is going on at the hospital. Night all. Thank you. Big timers. Absolutely. Prayers. Thank you. Just go, Zach. Thanks. Good luck with what you have to take care of, Zach. Thank you. That was my first time watching live. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. It was something. It was something tonight. C. Yank and David are banned from donating more. Yes, they are. No more donations. You guys are turned off. But I appreciate all that you guys have done. You guys are heroes. And thank you very much. Go what you need to do. Prayers. Thank you. Take care. Good night. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Go. Prayers. Everything is okay. Get a mechanical bull or a quail catching contest. Oh, no, thank you. Good night, Zach. Hope all is well. Thank you. Sorry to hear to get the hospital, Zach. Not a problem. It'll be all right. Prayers, Zach. Drive safe. Good night, Zach. Hope all is well. Prayers for Grandma. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for staying this long. Thank you for asking questions. Congratulations to the winners. And again, David and C. Yank, guys, thank you. Until next week, I will see you then. Stay safe and have a good week, everybody. I'll see you next week.